Lena, mocking her for her diligence and worthless results. Then, as if fate was testing her resolve, Aaron, the village chief's son and Lena's old crush, arrived. In her past life, he had once adored her. But after her forced marriage, he turned his back on her. Now, Lena found out he was already siding with Ivy. It turned out he had only cared about her grades and potential. When Ivy assumed Lena's identity, he simply shifted his loyalty, mocking Lena in front of everyone. The final blow, Aaron publicly announced his engagement to Ivy. That was the last straw. Lena stood before the gathered villagers and declared the truth. She was the one who had been admitted to Zenith University. The letter Ivy held was a forgery. Her cousin had stolen her identity. Her so-called parents immediately slapped her, threatening her to stay quiet or face worse consequences. They told the crowd Lena was simply bitter and mentally unstable. Laughter and mockery followed, but Lena stood her ground. She challenged Ivy to show the letter to everyone. For the first time, murmurs of doubt began to stir among the villagers. No one from their village had ever gotten into Zenith University before. They wanted to see proof. Her uncle grew visibly anxious. Her aunt and Ivy screamed insults, calling Lena a liar, even threatening to marry her off to a disabled villager to shut her up forever. Still, Lena remained calm. She warned Ivy that forging official documents could land her in prison for 10 years. Ivy still refused to back down, thinking Lena had no real evidence. Then Lena revealed the trump card, the original admission letter, untouched, still bearing her name before it was crudely altered. Gasps rippled through the crowd. Villagers looked closer and saw the marks where her name had been scratched and rewritten. Her aunt lost control, yelling that Lena was being selfish. After all, hadn't they raised her? What was wrong with letting Ivy have a better future? Lena, voice trembling with fury, shouted back, did all her sacrifices mean nothing? She had studied tirelessly, cooked, cleaned, tutored Ivy, sacrificed everything just to be discarded when she finally had a chance at a better life. She promised she would expose them all today. Still, Ivy denied everything. The crowd began to waver again, unsure who to believe. That's when the officials from the Education Bureau arrived. Their stern expressions silenced the gathering, and for the first time, Ivy's confident facade cracked. Justice had finally come.